2, 1.
All transmitters to full. All receivers to boost.
Holy macaroni
This is
in a pot.
Clownvis. To the rescue.
Engage opening sequence. Holy macaroni in a pot. It's a Wednesday night and we're coming in hot, hot, hot. Here we go. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. Now take a big step to the left. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. All right, now slide to the right. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. All right, take it back now. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. Take 3 steps forward. Clownvis, 3 steps back. Clownvis to the rescue. 3 steps to the left. Clownvis, 3 steps to the right. Right vis. All right, now see how low we can go. 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 That's about as low as I can go. Thank you for doing the Clownvis to the rescue shuffle. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. I said it's all good, dude, it's all in fun. So get in the pit and try to love someone. Ball with the ball, bang, bang, diggy, 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 set the boogie. Hup, rup, ya boogie, it's me. Hup, drop the boogie, it's me, ladies and gentlemen. Hot damn, we made it on a Wednesday night. Can you believe it? We should just wrap the whole damn thing up now. I decided in an instant right there. Excuse me. I decided in an instant right there to create the Clownvis to the rescue shuffle. I just made that up right as soon as we went live. That just came to me. That is you guys witnessed an artistic spark. The Clownvis to the rescue shuffle. And it don't matter what the hell it is, you know, all them shuffle songs are ridiculous. You just say, take 3 steps to the right now. All right, looking good. And take 3 steps to the right. Great. Now clap your hands. That's what I forgot, the hand clap. Well, that's how we do the Clownvis to the rescue shuffle, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll try it again, or maybe we'll just forget it ever happened. I don't know, but I'm happy to be here, man. Wednesday night. Show number, I don't know anymore, man. I believe it's 84. Could that be right? Kind of sounds like I'm just making up numbers, you know. 84, that's a special number. 1984. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a big show tonight. I don't want to waste any of your time by just spouting off random songs. What I want to do is stick to our cue cards and execute a perfect episode, which I think we can do tonight. Night 84. Thank you guys very much for tuning in night after night. Like I said, and like I've said a million times, the show's always trying to get better. We take chances around here. We're not afraid to try something new. Hence the goddamn Clownvis to the Rescue shuffle that we just did. You can see that we don't use training wheels around here. We are loose geese. We're loose geese around here. So I think we can roll with that loose geese vibe. And let's check in with my little homie, the guy that's been here with me basically the entire series of this Clownvis to the Rescue program. I'm talking about the little alien that lives right here, Squeeb. How you doing, buddy?
Clownvis! What's up, doggy?
Hey, Squeeb. How you doing, buddy? All right. All right. Y'all done?
No, I'm not done yet.
All right. That's quite enough, Squeeb. Come on. That's plenty. We got to get into it, all right?
I'm done now.
All right, just get right into it, man. Can we start over?
Sorry, dude. Sometimes you just wanna see.
Come on. Are you gonna just start the damn show? Can we
Sorry,
start it
dude.
again? Start it again.
Let's just stick to the script. Hey, Clownvis, what's up, doggy?
Hey, Squeeb, how you doing, buddy?
I am great, man. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. Very excited about the big program
Hey,
tonight.
do you know what I'm really excited about?
What are you excited about?
I'm excited tonight because we get to do Squeeb Snack Time.
Squeeb Snack Talk.
Oh, yeah. Squeeb Snack Talk.
Yeah, that is exciting, man. I'm glad it's you and not me. I didn't like that.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome as pudding.
Awesome as pudding?
Yeah, that's something people say.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just have some fun tonight then. I'm excited.
Let's get into this show, Clownvis. Wednesday night, let's blast off.
All right, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do the singing stuff, that holding those notes. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Squeeb. We're happy you're here. We're happy I'm here. And we are always, especially these days more than ever, ladies and gentlemen, we are thrilled that Brainina95 is here, the robot sidekick who has been on the show for quite a while now. And we have actually built her into a full-fledged robot. This is the first week of using her and trying out different things with her. And I can promise you guys, in the future, the future's wide open. Just like Tom Petty says, man. This is like Brainina95 is the equivalent to a mid-90s Tom Petty video starring Johnny Depp. Speaking of Brainiac, let's check in with the fembot herself. I almost called her Robodog. Brainina, can you hear me in there? I don't know if she can hear me or not. Can you hear me, Brainina? Hi.
Hello, Clowny Wowney.
Hi, Brainina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hey, how's all the meters looking in there and everything? We good?
Let me check. Bahiga. 579432557.
Is that good?
Yep, all good.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, you got anything you want to say before we get started, Brainina?
I just want to say I'm having so much fun being a full-bodied robot girl.
Yes. Well, everybody's excited about you. We're all thrilled. You're doing great.
Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Brainina95.
Brainina, save the plugs till the end of the show. Don't be tacky.
Whoops, sorry.
It's all right. I forgive you. Let's get into the show. Let's have some fun.
Brainina95.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can have some fun tonight. I promise you. I don't know why you don't believe me. I don't know why you don't trust me. After 84 shows, you can trust me. We can come here and have a little fun. A little fun. Just a little. And this is the place to do it. Facebook.com, the internet, the information superhighway. There's so much you can do here on the internet, so why not get down and dirty like we do when we drink the Cocoa Bon wine? Yeah, man! Another night on the Cocoa Bon train. Jamaica's finest wine. It's red and wet and it makes you feel fine. You gotta go sit down on a Wednesday night and I promise you, man, it'll feel alright. Cocoa Bon! That's right, Cocoa Bon, Jamaican wine. Always just kind of feels like I sucked on a dry eggshell or something, or more like a seashell, like I sucked on a dry seashell. I don't, it's fine. I like it. It's fine. I like it. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, we got to check in with my main man, who we have now put him back because he wanted to get in there to highlight a few things that are on sale this week. So please, put your hands together. I know you've been wanting him back in the room so you can see him in action. Here, right now, in the clownvis.bigcartel.com merchandise room to show off a t-shirt that we have marked down to just $10. That's crazy. You can't even go to Walmart or Target and buy a $10 shirt. This is outrageous. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Roby, show him the shirt.
Rub it up. Rub it up.
Whoa, hey, buddy. You all right?
Rub it up.
That's all right. You just take a look at the shirt. That's what we're doing. You okay, Robo Dog?
Rub it up. Rub it up.
You all right, little guy?
Rub it up.
He's fine.
Rub it up.
He's fine.
Rub it up.
Wow. Wow. It really is a big deal to sell a shirt for $10 these days, man. I mean, you can't really get anything for $10, and that is a nice, super soft white t-shirt. I know white is not the most popular color, but when it's a $10 t-shirt, you might as well buy it, and it could maybe you could use it as a smock. Have you thought about that? Getting one and using it as a smock? I'm here to make you think. I know what everybody wants to buy their t-shirts to go to the damn fashion show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the world ended 84 episodes ago. There is no fashion shows anymore. You are simply sitting around your hovels, and trying to stay comfortable. And the good way to do that is with that $10 Clownvis shirt. Wow! Wow! It's my wow face. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a big night tonight, and this is fun because what we're going to do here is if you've been watching the program all week, you have seen that we have tried Monday night, Tuesday night, I tried a new segment called Snack Talk. And the first night I ate some Cardi B wrap snacks, and they were fine. I liked them just fine. And then the second night, last night, we had for snack talk, we ate Red Hot Riplets, which is another chip, and it's good. It's fine. I'm a little befuddled. I don't know what the word is. I'm a little befuddled to see what the point is for me trying a snack and then you watching my reaction, or if I have to tell you. I've never understood cooking shows in general. You understand? When you watch someone cook and taste something, but that is so subjective. It's so subjective. Anybody could taste anything and say it's delicious because everybody has a different taste. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm not trying to put this segment down because now we're going to build the segment up. We decided what we could do with it. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do tonight is pretty exciting. For Snack Talk tonight, we decided that our main man, Squeeb, would be taking over the duties of Snack Talk, and he is way more excited about it than I ever was. So, Squeeby, if you're ready, we can just jump into it now. You ready? Let's just jump into it right now, all right? This is Well, I'll let him. I think he has a song and everything. Do you have a song? I think we have a song.
Who's ready for Snack Talk with Squeeb?
All right.
It's Snack Talk. Snack Talk with Squeeb. Think about it. It's Snack Talk. Snack Talk with Squeeb. Think about it. You wanna talk about snacks? You wanna think about snacks? You wanna talk about snacks with me? You wanna think about snacks? You wanna talk about snacks with Squeeb? Let's get into it, Clownvis.
Okay.
Tonight we have the perfect snack. And I want to take a minute to really think about this. When it comes to snacks, the possibilities are literally endless. You can almost digest anything. Maybe some of it'll kill you, but technically you can almost digest anything. So what is a snack? A snack is a little treat that's fun to eat. That's not hard to figure out, right, Clownvis?
No, I get it.
So tonight, we have what I consider the perfect snack.
Should I get it?
Hold it up. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Swiss Miss Vanilla Pudding. Simple as can be. It never gets old. It's delicious every time.
Yeah.
Now, they've been making this product since 1966. Think about that, Clownvis. How many mouths have been filled with this delicious pudding over the last century?
66 wasn't 100 years ago. That's not a century.
Don't kill my flow.
Okay, sorry.
Now, the reason I like this is because it's consistent. Every container tastes the same. So I know when Clownvis opens that up for me, open it up right now. When Clownvis opens this up for me and takes that spoon,
Okay.
yeah, and now you take a scoop and you put it in my mouth, and I know it's going to taste the same as it always has since 1966.
You just want me to put it in your? I just put it in your mouth.
Yeah, just scoop it in, put it in my mouth.
All right.
Swiss Miss Vanilla Pudding. It just doesn't get any better than this, folks. Do yourself a favor. If you have some time for a snack, maybe think about making it Swiss Miss Vanilla Pudding. Top-notch, classic snack. This has been Snack Talk. My name is Squeeb, and I will see you the next time we do Snack Talk, I guess, right?
Yeah, we'll do it again. That's fun.
All right, I'll close it up.
Good.
I think this went great. It's Snack Talk. Snack Talk with Squeeb. Think about it. It's Snack Talk. Snack Talk with Squeeb. Think about it. You wanna talk about snacks? Wanna think about snacks? You wanna talk about snacks with me? You wanna think about snacks? You wanna talk about snacks? You wanna talk about snacks with Squeeb? Snack Talk.
That's a good. Hey, listen. I'm gonna give Squeeb an A+ on that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of that Snack Talk? Completely. It was completely deemed a failed segment when I did it the last 2 nights. Simply because my heart wasn't in it. Which is why, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have asked me why I've never acted in Hollywood, why I never pursued a commercial career or anything. I really hate doing something that my heart is not in. If I don't really love it and want to be doing it, then it comes off as completely phony. Which is what the result. That's what happened the last 2 nights when I did Snack Talk. But now you get a passion snacker like Squeeb, and I mean you see him. He did good. You did good, Squeeb. I'm proud of you, man. I really, honestly, I didn't know how what could be done with that segment, but you really upped it a notch, and I gotta say, you did a great job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of show to get to tonight. Let me tell you, I just gotta real quick wash this pudding down. It's good pudding, but just kind of hangs out in your throat. Cocoa bun and pudding. Why the hell not? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying, we got a lot of show to get to tonight. Right now, I think Brainina is trying to chime in. Brainina, do you have something you want to say?
Clownvis, I'm sorry to interrupt, but can we please look at the sea monkeys?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We didn't do that last night.
I just love them so much.
Yeah, let's take a look at the sea monkeys. Good idea, Brainiac. Thank you. We can do that, ladies and gentlemen. One thing about these sea monkeys that is very fun is that they are growing every day. And let me tell you why we couldn't look at them last night. Last night, right before the show went live, I check on them right before we go on, and there was a big fly. There was a fly in there. A fly got into the tank. In the top of the tank, there's some little holes, some ventilation holes, and a big house fly got in there. And he was dead, and he was just floating at the top. And so that was literally moments before we went live last night. And I thought to myself, oh my God, what if this fly, his fly body, what if his fly body has poisoned the sea monkeys? I only saw one or two of them. I said, oh no, I can't turn the cameras on if we have a sea monkey catastrophe and all the sea monkeys are dead because of a house fly. But after the show, I took the fly out. I checked on them. Everybody's fine. Everything's good. I don't know why I freaked out. I just freaked out because of the dead fly in there. It was a big fly. A big fly that I thought maybe his body juice could kill the monkeys. But they didn't, so let's check in on the monkeys now. Give me some of that jellyfish music. I mean, sea monkey music. Sea monkeys, where are you at? All the girls are already there. Hey, keep your eye up here. Keep your eye on this magnifying glass. You get to see their faces better. They'll come around. Keep your eye up on that magnifying glass. That's when you see him the best. See, there he is. Look at that guy. Wait till they come in with their big eyes, man. Somebody swim up on us here. All right, here comes one. Look at this guy at the top. He's going to come around. Look at this guy. Hopefully he goes into the... Hey, there's a guy! Who's going to come out? Flaxton, get in there! What a party. Lordy, lordy. Why couldn't I have been a sea monkey? Why couldn't I have been a sea monkey? They really look like a little $1 million. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record on this program, ladies and gentlemen, but the miracle of sea monkey life is never going to get old to me. I'm never going to get over that. And did you see those little suckers when they fly up to that, when they swim up to that magnifying glass? Jeepers creepers, where did they get those sea monkey peepers? They're huge. It's truly, I hope you could see their little beady eyes on whatever device you're watching on. They are truly little miracles. Little miracles. We had some fun last night on Instagram.com, didn't we, man? You guys, anybody here go to the, what do you call that? The after party we did last night? The last 2 nights we've done Instagram parties, and they've been real fun. What we do is we go over there and we sing songs. I don't think we can do it tonight. I got a lot of work I got to do as soon as we're done here tonight. So I don't think I can get to it, so we'll see. Unless this Cocoa Bond gets to my head and I got to sing a couple songs to get it out of my system. But make sure you're following Clownvis on all these social media platforms. You can also, like Brainina said at the top of the show, follow her on Instagram now at Brainina95. Wow. And she doesn't, you'll see a lot of behind the scenes stuff when, if you follow Brainina, you'll see different things than you'll see on the Clownvis page. Brainina's more of a, she's a fashbot. She's always pictures and looking and doing things. So she's worth giving a follow. And to answer your questions, I know a lot of people are asking why Squeeb is not on Instagram, or he doesn't have his own social medias. He's not interested. He's not interested. He said he did Friendster when that started 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and he got, he thought it was dumb right away, got off it, never went back to the social media scene. I respect that. From a branding point, from a corporate point, like the show is here, now a corporate entity, it is a shame. I would like us all to maximize our social media platforms, but as the executive of the company, it's even as the executive of the company, it is not within my power to demand anybody do anything outside of the job listed on the contract which we signed, which is to be the segment producer and to be on screen with me here. I don't have to explain all the logistics. Hire a damn lawyer if you want to understand why Squeeb doesn't have an Instagram. It's not my fault.
Clownvis!
What's up, bud?
Hey, I'm going to make this real easy for you, buddy.
Nah.
We do this every night. I'm going to set you up for a segment that we're going to do right now.
Okay.
The segment is called...
Well, wait a minute. We got to do Fun Art. This is Fun Art time. Quit talking, Squeeb.
Say what?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for one of the most exciting segments of the show, and tonight is a big Fun Art night. A big one. So let's do some Fun Art. Fun Fan 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 It's Fun Fan Art. That's right, Fun Art. Fun Art. Fun Art. What Fun Art is, it's fun art made by fans. You should be able to figure that out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any Fun Art that we need to see, please don't hesitate to send it to clownvistotherescue@gmail.com. We will do our best to get your Fun Art on the air. Everybody loves it. Everybody gets excited when we see Fun Art. Everybody is excited to do Fun Art. I get a huge thrill out of Fun Art, and I know a lot of people do. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get into Fina Finarte is how they say it in France. So we'll say that. We'll say, let's get into Fina Finarte. Wow, we got some good ones tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The first one we're going to look at is beautiful. Fun Art can be as simple as this, ladies and gentlemen. This was done with a finger-touching application on a telephone, made for a friend's birthday by Amy Chambers. Amy simply wanted to send some Clownvis love to her friend on his birthday, and she doodled this on her phone with her finger. Clownvis, you made that happen. You brought me to life within an application with your finger, mixed with technology, made by is that an Apple or is that an Android phone you got there? I think it's an Android, but that's all right. Androids are fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to applaud Amy Chambers for using the tools you have. There is never an excuse not to make Fun Art. And we've seen Fun Art on the show here, done on the back of paper plates. We've seen it done on rocks. Now, we've seen it done on telephones. We've seen it made with Legos. There is no boundaries in the world of Clownvis Fun Art. There's no excuse not to make your Clownvis Fun Art. This next one is fantastic, man. Look at this. This was sent in by Peter Sandoval. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's like the healthiest version of me I ever seen. I look happy, I look healthy, I look proud of myself. That is, this one, sent in by Peter, is truly one of my favorites that I've seen in a while. This one captures the essence of Clownvis. I'm just jolly. I'm just jolly with you know, I got, my teeth look very nice there. Look how nice my teeth look. Let me try to make that face. Huh? Does it look like me? It's me. Don't be fooled. That's really fantastic artwork, Peter. Peter Sandoval, we speak your name. Thank you for taking the time to make some lovely, lovely art. Just can't get over that one. I love it. This next one I'd like to look at. This was a collab sent in by two of the fans of the show, Shayna and Klaus. Shayna and Klaus, they came up with this idea together, and they executed it together by using the collaboration method, which is where you maybe have an idea and your friend has some skills, or your friend has some skills that you don't have, or your friend has an idea that you don't have. And that's why collaborations happen. And that's when some of the best work in the world comes out, is collaborations. Remember when Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney sang that song? That was a collaboration. Paula Abdul and MC Scat Cat, and that was a collaboration. So, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. This is Clownvis and the gang. There's Roby, Squeeb, and Brainiac, and we are outside Mel's Drive-In. I love Mel's. I go to Mel's in Hollywood all the time. On Sunset all the time. I love the hash browns. I love everything there. They have full. I always get the breakfast, no matter what time of day it is. If I'm at Mel's, I'm getting breakfast, and I'm ordering an extra side of white toast, because the way they do their toast there is they take the toast and they have a full-on paintbrush, and they put it in the butter and they lather it on there. And man, can I eat some toast and hash browns from Mel's. So, guys, I love that. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you, Klaus. And thank you, Mel. The man himself, Mel. We got a couple more to look at. These next ones are great. Look at this. This was sent in by Yvette Shields, but the art is done by her husband, Jason Shields. Jason made a pair of shoes. I believe these to be old bowling shoes, but he put them in a box, called them Air Blogans. And you can see on the toe here, he made a beautiful picture of Clownvis, my face. Look, see if I look. There it is. Clownvis. That looks just like it. And he wrote the name across both shoes, which I love. I love when there's two things and one thing written across it. To me, it echoes unity. It echoes unity into the eternity of our lives. Holy shit, I spilled the pudding. That's why we can't have pudding all around here, Squeeb. I told you, that's why we can't have pudding for a snack. Sorry, guys, now I got pudding on my thumbs. That doesn't change the fact that Jason Shields has done an excellent job painting on these shoes. And look, let's take a look at the back. There's more to it. Look at this. On the back, Roby. Ha ha! Robo-Dog written on the back. Why the hell not? Just write it on there. Because these are Fun Fan Art shoes. The bell has pudding on it. The art bell has pudding on it. These are fantastic. Thank you, Jason. I really love the shoes. Not out of the woods yet, folks. We got another fun one to look at. Look at this. This one makes me very happy, ladies and gentlemen. Sent in by our friend Cabernet. We've seen some of Cabernet's artwork before, and she always impresses me. I like it most because she thinks outside the box. Quite literally, all her artwork and paintings do not stay within the bounds of the, whatever the hell that thing's called, the canvas. Everything always explodes off of the canvas, which I think is the most exciting way to do art. You go to some of these art museums and you see these old-timers that just used oil paint to paint pictures of people sitting by a lake. You look at a picture from Monet and it's people sitting by a lake. And you're like, all right, I get it. You didn't have cameras. You didn't have Instagram. You must have been bored as hell, and you painted a picture by a lake. Great. Don't mean nothing to me, because ladies and gentlemen, here in the year 2020, we think outside the box. We follow the artists like Cabernet, who are not afraid to branch out from the traditional canvas to make things go a little bit farther. Let's take a look now at the full set. Now that the RoboDog was the last piece of the set, look at this. That's the entire set. We've looked at them all one by one. Here they are together for the first time, the entire Cabernet art Squeeb, Brenina 95, myself, and RoboDog. You gotta give it up, ladies and gentlemen. This is very impressive. Round of applause. Louder. That's very cool, Cabernet. We appreciate it. Settle down. Cabernet, she wrote me an email. She told me that each one of these things could take her up to 15 hours or more. She spends the time on it. And she said a lot of nice things about the show and that she was inspired by it. And the fact that this is quintessential fun art. This is what we're doing here, folks. When you can take your time and you are motivated by whatever it is. If it's Clownvis to the rescue, I'm appreciative. It's great, but it doesn't have to be this, you know. If you watch Days of Our Lives and that moves you, then make some art about Days of Our Lives or whatever you like. If you look up in the sky and a damn cloud motivates you, then do some cloud art. I don't care what your art's about. On this show, I'm really only going to show your art if it's Clownvis art, because that makes sense. But I encourage everyone to tap into that place inside of yourself that lets you be free and flow and let your art flag fly, ladies and gentlemen, just like our friend Cabernet did. Because this really is impressive. To all the fun artists tonight, I got to say thank you. I can't believe it. Night after night. It's been 84 episodes now. And you guys just always keep it coming, and you do it strong. I'm never starving for fun art. I highly suggest you keep that fun art coming in to clownvistotherescue@gmail.com. We love it. We love sharing it. The people love sharing it. And I think it's healthy. I think this is a very healthy way to spend our time. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next week when we get a whole more fun art in, we are making a request for Brenina 95 fun art. And that can be Brenina 95 cosplay. If you think, and I have some of those that we're going to show next week. People in the past have dressed up like Brenina. Get us your Brenina 95 artwork. We're going to show that next week. We're going to have a little Brenina segment next week. But ladies and gentlemen, if you know what's good for you, you'll keep that fun art coming. Because remember, it's fun, it's made by fans, and technically, it's art.
Fun fan art, fun fan art. Fun fan art, fun fan art. Fun fan art, fun fan art. Fun yan yaran. Tina I love fun art.
Settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much fun on this show. We really do. Sometimes I wonder if it's too much fun or if we should settle down. And the overall concept here, the overall idea here, is that we get together and have a good time. We're lucky we don't have corporate suits telling us what to do. We don't have to deliver a certain amount of laughs at a certain amount of time. We can get together night after night, and we can let things flow. I can have some stuff planned for you. I can share some stuff for you. We can always check in with the crew around here. There's always something exciting going on. But the crux of what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen, is just chilling. We're just chilling, which is why I think right now is a good time for Vibe Check.
Okay, Rescue Rangers. For a vibe check. Vibe check. night vibe.
Thanks, Bernino. We all feel good in here. Thank you very much. Nice vibe check, ladies and gentlemen. I think everybody feels good. I feel good. You feel good? Vibe check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I dreaming? No, I'm not. I'm vibing. I'm good. We're good. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. How much fun are you having? Let me know in the comments. Don't be, you know what? Send me an email. Let me know if you like the show, if things are being good. We are opening up the email this weekend to comments. I normally hate your comments. I normally do not want your input. But that's not the case right now, ladies and gentlemen. I do want your input, just for fun. I'm kidding, of course. I love your input, ladies and gentlemen. I generally, let me say this before I put this up, because I do want to hear from you guys. I think it'd be fun if you guys just checked in and let me know your thoughts on the show. Doesn't have to be glowing. You can tell me the things, if there is constructive criticisms that you'd like to make. If there's things you want me to change about the show, keep that to yourself. But tell me what I could do better than I'm already doing. I will listen. And if you got something good to say, let me know. I'll listen even harder. Clownvis to the rescue at gmail.com. Send me an email this weekend. Let me know what you think of the show. There's no prize. There's no gimmick. There's no angle. Just connect and let us know how you guys are receiving the show. How it feels to you guys. Because I know how it feels to me. I know how it feels to me, and it feels good. I love it. I love every minute of it. I wish it could last 24 hours. I wish I could do this show for 24 hours, plus doing Instagram after parties every single night. That would be ideal. But as it is, I set myself up with a lot of work, and I must be a professional, and I must execute everything that I say, everything that I commit to. And so it is not always party time, but you can pretty much squeeze in a little party time anytime you want, as long as you're drinking cocoa. Let's send some loving vibrations to my man Toots. Toots is in the hospital. Let's send some loving vibrations to my man Toots. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Now there's wine and pudding. We never had a napkin over here or anything. There's wine and pudding all over my desk. Who cares? It's a program. I mean, it's a wild program. I said at the top of the show, we don't have training wheels. I said at the top of the show, we don't have training wheels. So there might be pudding on my desk. There might be wine on my desk. I might get some on my elbow. It might get on my finger. It might get on the engineer machines here. It might happen. So what should I do? When the cameras go off, should I say, oh, I got wine and pudding all over everything? I quit. No. That's where people like us have to forge ahead, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we have to be strong. We have to make a mental note of what went wrong, and we learn how not to do it again. It's that simple. And, if we didn't have that tenacity and that wherewithal, we wouldn't be here at show number 84. But we do, and we learn every night. I do not claim that this show is perfect in any way. It really isn't. There might be a lot of hiccups. You might be able to poke some holes in this show if you tried, ladies and gentlemen. But if you tried, you are a balahogan. Don't poke holes in my shit. We have fun around here because this is Clownvis to the Rescue, episode number 84. I really can't believe it, but you know when I start talking like William Shatner that it is simply time for something we know as shout-outs. Oh! It's time for shout-outs. Shout-outs! Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a shout out, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is send a $5 or more donation to the PayPal or Venmo you see below. If you want to make a shout out on the next live show, which is Monday night, all you got to do is send a $5 or more donation to Venmo at Clownvis or PayPal clownvispresley@gmail.com. We will make all your shout-out dreams come true. This is truly one of my favorite parts of the show, ladies and gentlemen, and this helps drive the show along. So please, be a part of shout-outs because it's always fun. The first shout-out's always a doozy, so buckle up. Hey, the first shout-out is from friend of the show named Cindy. We know Cindy around these parts. Cindy was the winner of the Croc contest. I bought her Crocs. And Cindy is having some surgery. She's going into surgery, I believe, tomorrow. Having a surgery on her neck. It doesn't sound fun. And I, along with everyone watching, I believe, wish her the very, very best. Now the shout-outs begin. This first shout-out is actually from Cindy. It's from Cindy to her buddy Gerald Sharp. She wanted me to recite some lyrics by a band called Zug Island. I know Zug Island. That's my boy Mike P. My wish is, I hope to do for you all that you've done, because all that you do, it's like magic. And you are amazing. A diamond for free. You're as real as can be. Real as can be. And you always have got me. I love you and we're in this together. Please don't worry, buddy. Plus, a shout out to Clownvis. We speak your name, Clownvis. We love the show. It gives us both strength to get through hard times. Well, thank you very much, Cindy. And thank you, Gerald. Gerald and Cindy, a great representation of buddies and what friends can be, because sometimes you need a friend there, and it sounds like you guys got that locked in. I love it. Thank you guys very much. Cindy, we wish you the best. Shout out numero dos from Guess Who? Knock knock, who's there? Harold Dufresne. Harold wants to give a big shout out. Here's a little something. Oh, he's donating his shout out money. Harold is donating his shout-out money, saying, here's a little something to help you pay for the extended warranty next time you have to buy something at Guitar Center. Okay, let me address that. Hold on. Time out. So last night on the Instagram after party, for some reason, because I got shown a Guitar Center ad on YouTube, I got insanely mad at Guitar Center. And that's only because I hate Guitar Center. It's the absolute worst, all right? And I say that with trepidation because I'm not quick to slander any company or any business, but Guitar Center is the absolute worst. So for some reason or another, because I saw the ad, I went on a tangent, which maybe I shouldn't have done. I'm not here to tell you where to shop or what to buy. I will tell you, don't shop at Guitar Center, but I'm not here to say that. And now, Harold, to give you the whole backstory, I got something. They wouldn't honor a warranty because I didn't get the extended warranty. They even admitted that in our current situation, I would never even be able to get the warranty from the actual product to the company. They should have helped me. Guitar Center should have helped me, and they left me hanging with my, what do you say? They left me hanging with my cheeks in the wind out in front of Guitar Center. And that hurt, and I didn't like it. But maybe it's my fault. You can say, well, you should have bought the extended warranty. Look, you order online. Maybe there's a box you can click for an extended warranty. Don't mean nothing in these days. You understand? I'm not here to talk bad about Guitar Center. I'll tell you, never shop there. But I'm not here to talk bad about Guitar Center. This is what I'm trying to say. This is the point I want to make. There was a Guitar Center employee. After my rant last night on Instagram, there was a Guitar Center employee that reached out to me, and he has offered me a friends and family discount that lasts a full month where I can get a 20% discount. And I appreciate that. And I see you. I won't say your name. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I appreciate that, man. And if that happened, every time I walked into a Guitar Center, I wouldn't be saying bad things about Guitar Center. Now, unfortunately, this nice guy that emailed me is never at Guitar Center. It's always some young dummy. And I say the simplest thing, hey, I need a patch cord. And they say, that's on you, dude. Wow. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to shout-outs. So Harold wants me to use his money on an extended warranty. Gotcha, Harold. Thank you. Just be like the one guy that emailed me. Have good customer service. That's all I ask. Where was I? Ladies and gentlemen, Harold Dufresne is double dipping right now. He says, since you gave me permission to double dip yesterday, I'm doing it again. Here's another double dip shout out from Harold Dufresne to Amy, who made the beautiful Clownvis to the Rescue candles on yesterday's Fun Art. Harold giving Amy some love. Thank you, Harold. Peace and love to you, my man, Harold Dufresne. Here's a big shout out, and how neat is this? From Courtney Dowdle. Hope I'm saying that right. A shout out to Harold Dufresne. Courtney wants to give a shout out to Harold for his quick acting GIF machine skills. Can't wait to plaster Clownvis's cheery face all over the internets. You, sir, are a wizard. Oh, it sounds like Harold has made a GIF. Harold, have you made a Clownvis gift? GIF? Share it far and wide. And finally, one last shout out, ladies and gentlemen, from a true shout out legend, Travis Lands. He says, I might be missing the show tonight, but check if I'm waving. I don't see him. But I couldn't miss out shouting out Clownvis for creating this freaker's ball every night. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate that. Also, a happy birthday to Cassandra, Ken, and none other than our beloved Clownvis. It's not my birthday. Happy birthday, boss. It's not my birthday. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do shout-outs around here. Sorry for the Guitar Center spiel. Don't shop there until they get their act together and everybody acts like that one guy, which they should. Take note. Play this at the Guitar Center family meeting or whatever the hell you call that. Corporate office. Get it to them. Let them know Clownvis is not happy with the service at Guitar Center, and I'm not alone. Every professional musician will say the same thing. They'll tell you, especially in this day and age, to order from Sweetwater.com or get your parts and your gear from Amazon.com. Both places have a 24-hour call service. You can call Sweetwater if you have a problem with your device or your thing you bought. You call Sweetwater, you get a nice person on the phone. They will walk you through all the troubleshooting, and if your thing still doesn't work, they'll say, well, I'll tell you what, Clownvis, we're going to send you one tomorrow. Boom! Thank you, Sweetwater. I'll shop with you forever. Guitar Center, on the other hand, you buy something, 3 days later it quits working, you go back in there, you say, hey, man, I love this place, I'm glad you're here, I love brick and mortar, I want to be able to touch things, I want to be able to look at things, I want to be able to go somewhere and kill time, I like guitars, I like pro audio, I like drums, I like looking at this stuff, I like the smell, I want to be around here, I want you to be open, Guitar Center. And then the guy looks at you and goes, dude. Sorry, dude. That's on you, man. Sorry, dude. Who brought up Guitar Center? Harold? Harold! You trying to get me fired up, Harold? I'm going to put you in timeout. I'm not going to put Harold in timeout. I'm sorry I said that. Thank you very much. I like the silence. I like the quiet. I like the shallow. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a lot of fun tonight. I really have. More fun than I've had. That's not true. I have this much fun every night. I have the same degree of fun most nights. I've had the same degree of fun tonight that I always have. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. I love you. Roby wants me to check in one more time. He's got 2 more shirts that are on sale. These shirts are marked down to just $15, and I should tell you, these 2 particular shirts were, there's not a complete size run, but what's left of them is these are tour shirts that were printed for the last tour I was going to do that got canceled, and this is the very last of them. So listen, These shirts went from being a tour shirt for a tour that never happened to being an internet clownvis.bigcartel.com exclusive. Now they're available to you at a markdown price. RoboDog, show them what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. That's fantastic, RoboDog. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Like I said, there's so much more merchandise coming. As soon as next week, we're going to have some merchandise, and it's going to keep rolling out for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of stuff to be excited about. I am sorry for going on the Guitar Center rant. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I'm sorry that it came out here right now. But I mean every word. I mean every word. And I highly recommend Sweetwater. If you're a person that buys gear, if you're a person that buys any kind of musical gear, Sweetwater.com. Can I tell you, they emailed me. Sweetwater emailed me. A representative emailed me. Says, Clownvis, my name is Andrew. If you need anything, let me know. I saw that. I said, wow, that's random and nice. So I emailed him back months later. I said, hey, I'm looking for this. He says, that's great. You know what Andrew said? He said, I'm a fan of Clownvis to the rescue. I've watched your show. You're doing great things. Let me help you with your tech. He said, I saw you in Fort Wayne, Indiana, Clownvis. Twice at the Brass Rail. And then, you go to Guitar Center. Yeah. I know where I'm shopping. But like I said, the nice homeboy from Guitar Center did reach out, gave me a discount. I'm going to sleep on it. I want to shop there. Like I'm saying, I'm burned every time. I want it to be all right. I want it to be a place that I can go. Why do they upset me every time I go there? Clownvis, you got to wrap the show up. Ladies and gentlemen, what a good time we're having here tonight. Please, quit talking about Guitar Center. Guitar Center, the big Labor Day sale. Fake-ass Les Pauls, 15% off. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of stuff I got to do tonight, but at this point, I don't feel like there's any way out of it. Let's do an Instagram party. Let's make it 3 for 3. I've done them all week, so please, let's do it. Let's go over to Instagram.com. If you're not following me on Instagram, what the hell? We go over there, we sing some songs, we have some fun. It's not complicated. So please make sure you're following Clownvis on all these social media platforms. And while you are on Instagram.com, don't forget to follow our friend Brainina95, because she always does a lot of great things for the organization. We really do. We love what she brings to the table. Before we go, let me check in. Let me see if anybody has any final words. Squeeb, you got any final words before we wrap this up?
Clownvis, you know what I think of you, man. I love your work. I love working alongside you. To see you do what you do night after night is truly mind-boggling. I'm proud of you. I see it firsthand. I know you put your heart and your soul into this show. And we all benefit from it, Clownvis. And if there's one thing I could add, I would say this. I absolutely killed it tonight when I did Snack Time with Squeeb.
Snack talk.
I absolutely killed it tonight when I did Snack Talk with Squeeb.
Yes, you did. You did a good job, little guy.
Alrighty, well, everybody have fun and be safe, and I'll see ya when I see ya.
Great job tonight, Squeeb. Hey, round of applause for Squeeb. Let's give him a real round of applause because he really did a good job. Snack Talk was a success, right? The pudding? I love it. It's good. Pudding's a good snack. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, let's check in with the brainchild. See if she has anything she wants to add to the show. Brainina, let me tap in here. Can you hear me? Any final words before we go, Brainina?
Oh, Clownvis, I had so much fun this week.
Oh, me too. You did great this week, Brainina. Everybody's proud of you.
I just want to dance and walk and skip and run and jog.
Whatever. Yeah, have a great time. You can do whatever you want now. You're a full-bodied robot. Thank you, Brainina.
Before we go, is there anything I can get for you?
Yeah, I could use a little more of that cocoa bond for the weekend. That'd be great.
No problem. Brainina 95.
Oh! Thanks, Brainina. How much of a fun robot is she? I mean, out of all the internet robots that are doing live streamed programs these days, how good is Brainina? She really does stand out among the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such a pleasure to be here. My name is Clownvis. Make sure you're following at Instagram.com because we'll do an after party right now. Sing a couple songs. I have work to do tonight. I can't sing all night. I really can't. But I'll just sing a couple songs to make this fun for us all, to make it a 3 for 3 because we've done it all week. Thank you very much for coming night after night. My name is Clownvis. Your name is whatever the hell your name is. I can't wait to learn it in real life someday, maybe, or just send an email to clownvistotherescue@gmail.com. Let me know what you're thinking. We just want to check in with the people because that's where we're at these days, ladies and gentlemen. We are into checking in with the people and staying connected on the program called Clownvis to the Rescue. I'm going to think the guy that sent me to the guy that from Guitar Center that sent me the discount and sent me the email. What you did was perfect. You reached out to me. You saw an unsatisfied customer, and you just wanted to let me know that I'm human. And that's all you had to do in the first place. Not you, but that's all the Guitar Center had to do. So to you, how can we get that to upper management? How can we get that to corporate office? Because it's not just me. Guitar Center is in business to upsell suburban moms with straps and strings and picks for 13-year-old guys that'll never learn to even play guitar. They just waste their money, $600, $1,000 at a time. And there's a lot of those moms, and that's what Guitar Center's in business for. But you do carry a lot of things that true artists need to make things happen. Guitar Center, you could be a hero to so many people. You are letting us down. You're letting me down. And I just happen to be on this internet platform, and I don't even want to be talking about Guitar Center. I don't want to talk about how terrible you are. But what I'm thinking about right now is the nice guy from Guitar Center that reached out to me, said, Clownvis, I hear you. I see you. Here's a discount. Give us another try. So how can I make sure that that sentiment is met when I go in live and I meet that little stoner kid again that shrugs his shoulders at me when I ask him the simplest question? What can we do to figure that out, Guitar Center? Because you're about to lose me. You've already lost me 100 times over. But I'm a pushover. You dangle a little discount carrot in front of my mouth. You say something nice. Yeah, all right. Now I'm listening again. But once bitten, twice shy. 17, 18, 65 times bitten? You think I'm a fool, Guitar Center? You got a lot to change, man. A lot to change. You can't just wait around for, Christmas and back to school just to rip off families. You want to sell gear to professionals? Get professional! Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. What's the show called? Clownvis to the rescue. But the bottom line there is to say thank you to the guy that reached out. That's the humane thing to do. You're cool. We gotta go to Instagram before I blow my stack. I get get so upset with bad customer service. And call me a Karen or call me whatever you want. But it's in this day and age, the only saving grace for any brick and mortar place, for any brick and mortar business, the only reason we have to go to you is because customer service. Because we can tangibly touch the things and ask questions about them. You should have those answers. You should be able to help us above and beyond what we can order. We all know that Amazon Prime has your dumb product for $7 or $8 less. And I can skip the bullshit and I can have the same product delivered to my door with a literal package with a smile on it in 48 hours. Why would I deal with your bullshit? Or I get it from sweetwater.com. And they're the nicest people I've ever dealt with in my life. So the only thing you have going, if you're a live-ass brick-and-mortar store, you got to have some friendly-ass, knowledgeable-ass people behind that counter. Otherwise, I might as well go to Dairy Queen and ask for a steak tartare. It's not going to happen. Let's go to Instagram. Clownvis to the rescue. I see you're calling Babylon Brook on me. I gotta go.
All transmitters to full. All receivers to boost. This is Clownvis.